welcome to Today on 2. It is Friday, February the 15th. Disregard the sunny skies you see outside. The forecast is for cloudy today, I think. It's kind of weird what's going on with the weather. Let's start with our weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. Make the switch to Mitch. We'll start with the weather almanac for the 15th of February. The average high temperature 58. The average low was 32. The record high 81 in 1989. The record low was 7 in 1960. Sunset this afternoon at 5:31 and sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:30. There's the satellite picture. It looks like a little snow or rain here and there scattered around the country. Our part of the country, it looks like it's going to be pretty much fair skies, but I think we're going to be in for kind of a cool weekend. We still have a slight chance of rain today, and like I say, disregard the sunshine right now. The forecast is for cloudy today. A high of 54, tonight clear with a low of 35. Tomorrow, snow showers.
Wow.
Paige, get your sled ready. High tomorrow, 39 degrees. Let's see, the low by Sunday morning when we go to church is supposed to be, well, they say 33 now. Well, no, wait a minute, 24. 24 by Sunday morning. Then 51 on Sunday for the high, Monday 57, Tuesday 53, and mid to upper 50s. Seasonable weather the rest of the week. So real cold on Sunday morning.
That's right.
And maybe a chilly day tomorrow. Well, let's see, we have celebrated Mardi Gras this week. Ash Wednesday, Valentine's Day. What's tonight?
Celebrations. Oh, I don't know.
Nothing to celebrate tonight. It's been a busy week.
It has.
All sorts
Tonight
of
is our night of rest.
Maybe that's it. Rest up. Rest up for the weekend or something like that. Okay, well, let's see. Do we have a Facebook friend for today?
We do. Our Facebook friend of the day today is Tanya Thomas Norwood, and she likes Auburn football and Fox 6 News. Too bad Miss Jacqueline's not here to see someone like Auburn football.
Auburn football, yes.
And if you'd like to be our Facebook friend of the day, just go on Facebook and friend us, Channel 2 Coleman.
And who do we have for a guest today?
Today we have Jeremy Oden with us, and we're very excited to catch up with him.
Jeremy Oden, now a member of the Public Service Commission, and he will be talking to our political panel, George Spear, Tom Burleson, and Tom Drake, and we'll turn things over to them right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
And welcome to That's Politics. We want to welcome this morning Public Service Commissioner Mr. Jeremy Oden, former representative.
There's stuff around your house.
Thank you, George. Appreciate coming in. So.
George, let me say a word.
Yes.
We lost 2 good people in this county this past week. Chester Freeman, he's just a great man.
Very fine person.
Yeah.
Done a lot of, he contributed greatly to Coleman County. And Betty Brewer, a real fine person, worked for me for 30 years, and you couldn't ask for a better person or a better employee.
Right. I agree.
Do agree. That's for sure. We have that loss in Coleman County. So
Betty was such a friendly person, and she would get the job done. Her employees loved her as best as I can recall and have heard, and did a great job for people like me who have relatives that have to go, had to be committed to a mental institution, and she was always so understanding.
Compassionate. She was a compassionate judge. She was.
She really was. So we'll miss Betty Brewer. This morning, in your we'd plan for you to talk to you about your role and what you thought about your new job, Jeremy.
Let me just say it is an honor for me to have Governor Bentley first appoint me to the position, and now we're Coleman County. We're on a statewide level again, so we've got an official that's statewide. So I'm proud to do that too. But it's a whole different game. It's a whole different world when you move from a local level to a statewide position. It doesn't matter what you do. It's not a period of time you're in the paper. You're in the paper every day, it seems like. So it's something. So when you're talking, you have to always watch everything you say and stuff like that. But it is an adjustment, but we're doing really good. I love the position. We are settling in again. We had about 2 months there of trying to figure out where we're at and everything, and figure out all the laws on some residential stuff. But we got most of those figured out and getting in and doing the job. That's what we're there for.
You going to move down there?
Well, the way the law states is you got to have a residence, so we do have a residence already there. But it's a domicile versus residence. It's a judicial thing on the definitions, and so we are right now. We're in Eva and also in Montgomery.
Yeah.
Well, how many employees do you have in your office?
Just in my office now, they used to, Tom, when you were in there. They used to have 5 and 6 employees.
Right. Yeah.
But right now I only have 2. So we have downsized, and what the new term is, we've became more efficient. So we have decreased a lot of stuff. Public Service Commission used to be a fancy word for a big office and stuff, but now that's not the case. First things we did when I first got elected or appointed in December was we ran in there and cut out the state cars. We went from about 42 to 44 down to about 27. Of course, we're an investigative unit, so all of our drivers still have to have their cars that goes across the state. Each commissioner gets 1 car for their office, and then there's a pool of cars if we have to use them. So that's some of the stuff. We're also downsizing. We went from about 120 employees down to right now about 96. So we're doing that, and the next move we're going to do is downsizing our office space.
What is your job?
Right now, a public service commissioner.
What do they do?
We regulate. Believe it or not, we are we're the largest regulatory authority for the state of Alabama, and we regulate power boards, utility rates, gas rates, those type of things. We're really big into energy and looking at the energy concepts across the state. But we also regulate railroads and some parts of trucking that, you have to understand now in the last 10 years, 15 years, the federal government has taken a lot of those regulations and will not allow the state to regulate them anymore. So it's a federal reg. So we do a lot of federal regulation and collection too now, and not just necessarily on the state level.
You mentioned headlines. Who would have thunk that it would be such an issue come up? But let's very quickly. Are there 3 of you in the Public Service Commission?
And that makes it. And you've experienced a 3-member voting,
right?
And so it's a very delicate situation when you only have 3 people voting. 2 of you can make a quorum. So there's really no discussion between those elected officials, because if you're discussing an issue you may have to vote on, you automatically have a quorum of that body. So you understand, right. But a lot of people don't understand, and the way we do that is through those staff. Tom, we have to have staff talk to commissioners. So it's like a under the cup ball and thing. You've got to find which cup you got to talk to. So.
With three of you, Terry Kavanaugh, right?
No, Twinkle Kavanaugh and Terry Dunn and myself.
Right. Terry Dunn. The news this week has been that Terry Dunn, who is a Republican, he was told a couple of years ago, when you take the job on the Public Service Commission, sit down, shut up, and listen, basically. Don't cause waves, and you'll get reelected. Terry's also behind attempting to have formal hearings on the rates that Alagasco and Alabama Power charges. He says that they're higher than surrounding states like Mississippi and Georgia.
Yeah, there's comparable stuff all out there. Yeah, this is not a new thing. George Wallace did this in 2006, George Wallace Jr. He tried to do a formal review then. The process is the debate, and we took care of that this week. We actually had a meeting on Wednesday in which I brought a resolution that sort of calmed all of that down. So we'll get real quickly into it. The process is formal versus informal hearings, and we have the power to go into a formal hearing if we want to. We are a quasi-legislative body and a quasi-judicial body. Legislatively, we can communicate. We can talk. Say you have an issue. All right, me and you can talk, and there's no problems with that. It's recorded, and we can have a free discussion. Now, if I go to formal hearings, I no longer am that. You have to get a lawyer, and I become the judge. So you see the difference on the impact. It becomes very formal then. It becomes very informal. I can't talk to you freely. Yeah. I can't bring issues to you freely. You have to submit them in a certified statement through a lawyer. So there's a lot of things that, and that's simplification of the rule.
Let's maybe come back to it, Jeremy. Sure. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
We need to take a break. We'll be back in the second half with more.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Fire, accident, storm, they all happen in Coleman County. And for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with auto owners. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Karen. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Welcome back to Today on 2. It is time to give away our prizes for today. And let's see what we have for prizes on Friday. We have coffee from Gelato Joe's in the Warehouse District. We have KSW colored salt, which is also available at Gelato Joe's and Rumor's Deli, and 2 cupcakes from Frosting's Bakery. Those are the prizes that we have for today. Let's look at our merchant ads. We'll ask you a question, of course, about one of the prizes. And we start with the Wellness and Aquatic Center, where they have the full fitness center, complete with weights, cardio, and professional training. The indoor rubberized track and day passes are available.
Ball and Counseling Center, having problems, need to talk but want privacy? Well, Dr. Howard Rogers is the person to call. He can help you out with weight loss, individual and family counseling, and lifestyle coaching.
Auto Tech, foreign and domestic auto repair and service. David Methvin is on County Road 1354 in Vinemont, between the Super Saver and Ridgemont Community Church.
And the Blizzard of the Month at Dairy Queen is the Choco-Covered Strawberry. It has sweet strawberries blended with rich chocolate chunks and creamy vanilla soft serve.
Mullins Body Shop, over 50 years they've been doing auto body repair and towing. You can still count on them today. Call Mullins Body Shop.
And Barnett Tax Service, tax returns, electronic filing, and bookkeeping services are available there. She's been serving Coleman for 41 years. There's no appointment necessary, and she does direct deposit to your debit card, and you can pick up a refund check at her office or have it mailed to your home.
Borden Family Pharmacy says the difference is not when you open our bottle, it's when you open our door. Borden Family Pharmacy providing immunization for flu, pneumonia, meningitis, shingles, and whooping cough.
Hey, Renard's Gallery and Gifts. They offer jewelry, framing, and prints. Renard's Gallery is on 1st Avenue. Give them a call at 739-5997 or visit them on the web at renardsgallery.com.
And Night Free Insurance on 1st Avenue Southeast or on the internet at nightfreeinsurance.com, providing insurance for over 3 generations.
Medical Arts Apothecary, a trusted part of your family for 50 years. They are a family-owned business, personalized care, making a difference every day at Medical Arts Apothecary.
And there we go with some of our merchant ads for today. Which one of our advertisers has a different special every day of the week? I think I used this question once before and stumped everybody.
It did stump everyone,
But
now they've been on a little longer, so.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of them have specials, but one has a different special every day of the week. Tell us who that advertiser is, and you win all 3 of our prizes. Coffee from Gelato Joe's, KSW colored salt. I bet red salt was selling good this week. Don't you think so? For Valentine's Day. And, of course, 2 cupcakes from Frosting's Bakery. I'll bet they sold a lot of cupcakes, those red velvet cake cupcakes yesterday.
I went by and bought my mother a cupcake for Valentine's Day.
You get the red velvet cake?
No, she likes the wedding cake, so I always get wedding cake.
Yeah, they had some good ones. Tell us, which advertiser has a different special every day of the week that we advertise? 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. Remember, just 1 winner per household within a 30-day period of time. And we thought we had a phone call. No, we don't have a phone call. Okay, somebody calling in wanting to know the weather forecast, something like that. Okay, no calls for today. We'll show you that ad and the rest of our merchant ads. Cups Accounting and Tax Service, where they have quality service at reasonable rates. They, of course, do the free e-file, and you can use credit or debit cards. They appreciate your business.
Inspire the heart with music, novels, Maibo tablets, and gifts at Yates Chance Christian Bookstore. That's in the South Coleman Shopping Center.
There's the business we're talking about. People's Tires Brake and Alignment Center. A special, different one every day of the week. On Friday, you get $10 off brake service.
And Sorelli and jewelry is available at Doug Doggett Jewelers. It's an antique-inspired heirloom jewelry, and that's why you shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers. They're on Compass Way, Southwest Coleman.
Deb's Bookstore, your hometown bookstore just down the road. Browsers always welcome, books always on sale. Deb's Bookstore on 3rd Street Southwest across from the parking deck.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, they have businessmen suits, top coats, and they're now offering suits made to your measurements. They're on Compass Way.
And Tires for Less is more than just tires. They do minor engine repair, also oil changes, shocks and brakes replaced. See Greg and the guys at Tires for Less on Highway 31.
And Barnett Tax Service, they have tax returns, electronic filing, and bookkeeping services, including W-2s and 1099s. She's been serving Coleman for over 41 years, and she offers direct deposit. She's on 402 Main Avenue, 1 block north of the post office.
Finders Keepers is a place to buy, sell, and consign right here in downtown Coleman. Antiques, gifts, and treasures. 2 stories, 150 booths are available.
And introducing Smart Stretch, it's a new breathable, comfortable, and durable fabric from the Landau brand. Landau is made better, and it's at the Uniform Place.
And Earl's Body Shop. The crew all remind you, move over for emergency vehicles. They do large and small towing. Of course, auto body repair also available at Earl's Body Shop. Those are the merchant ads we have for today, and we have a lot of birthdays to talk about, starting with today.
Well, today, Maxine Graves Clay, Della Wigington, Rebecca Isbell, and Brian Talley celebrate a birthday. And on Saturday, Tommy Kelly celebrates. And now it's time to draw for our 8x10 portrait from Baker Photography and our ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Okay, our birthday cake winner is Tommy Kelly, whose birthday is tomorrow. It's our birthday cake winner, and we have anniversaries.
And Jerry and Linda Green will celebrate had celebrated an anniversary on Thursday, and they'll be the winner of the $15 gift certificate to the Candle Garden.
We will continue with our community billboards right after this.
In the nation, we can't make every annoying thing disappear, but we can eliminate deductibles. Nationwide insurance members who add vanishing deductible get $100 off for every year of safe driving. Join the nation where deductibles go.
Nationwide is on your side.
Selling cookies is about
the big picture.
You have to have a goal.
A big goal.
Something you and your team
want to do in the world.
We choose
where the money goes.
A trip,
an adventure,
helping people out. Helping a lot of people out.
And about the money,
we are responsible for it.
Handling it, managing it,
tracking it,
doing great things with it. This is business.
Girl business.
The biggest girl-run business
in the world.
Did you think this was just about cookies?
Billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Bounds Memorial for Kids' Sake Variety Show will be Saturday, February the 16th at 2 p.m. That's at Wallace Day in the Betty Lee Haynes Theater. Tickets are $5 in advance and $10 at the door. The 10th annual Empty Bowls Dinner will be Monday, February the 18th at Coleman FUMC. It's from 4:30 to 7. Tickets are $10 and proceeds are benefiting Coleman Caring for Kids Food Bank. If your organization would like to send us a community billboard, please email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com, fax it to 734-7680, or friend us on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
Weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. The forecast for today, a slight chance of rain, becoming cloudy later on with a high of 54. Clear tonight, low of 35. Slight chance of snow showers tomorrow, otherwise partly sunny with a high of 39.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
And I saw her the next morning, and when I went in to bring the breakfast to her, I saw her feet on the floor, and I thought she was dead.
The doctors had told me that I shouldn't drive anymore.
I was happy about it, and I knew that I was not going to live with them.
We had to do something because Mother's health was just going down rapidly.
They were as anxious as I was to get situated while I was still able to make some of the decisions myself.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
We're talking with the Public Service Commissioner, Jeremy Oden, about the issue that's making the big headlines right now. One of the Public Service Commissioners, Terry Dunn, wants to have formalized hearings regarding the rates that Alabama Power and Alagasco provide, and I think Mobile
Gas. We are currently in the formal or informal review of Mobile Gas.
The governor has stated that he's afraid that if you go formal, you have to lawyer up and that there will be people from outside Alabama who want to come in, start other forms of energy or power, whatever, and take away jobs. That is the coal.
Well, that's already here. Yeah. And so, see, the problem that we have is all these outside influences are going to come in and dictate to us what type of energy or production of energy we use in Alabama, and we're very protective of that, and we don't want. Well, I don't mind telling you, Sierra Club's already involved. The Southern Environmental Legal Council's already involved. AARP is involved. They've already filed.
These are people for alternate fuels.
Most of these, if you'll look at the state of Georgia, you can see where everyone's heading. State of Georgia did this about 4 or 5 years ago, and they put this watchdog group in charge of anything power. Now you have to go to this watchdog group before you get it all. So guess what they did 2 weeks ago? They totally shut down all of their coal production in Georgia.
So you saw it coming, huh?
Yeah, it's a national occurrence, and now they've come into Alabama. So we have to do that. But that's not really. That's some of the headline debate. That's media debate. The real debate is whether or not we have a good conversation with these companies and find out if the rates are too high or if their services are not being performed in a professional manner. That's what we are looking at. And so that's our job. And so we have to do that. And that's why I've been a proponent of the informal hearings. So this past week during our regular meeting, I think I brought a compromise to the table and it was accepted. So what we're going to be doing is informal hearings. We're going to listen to all the sides. Any side or any time during that formal or informal hearing, there is a process that if someone files a complaint and it's large enough and the commission sees it, we'll go into a formal hearing. So we've sort of said, okay, we're going to listen to everything. We're going to be able to talk and stuff. And then if there is a cause for us to go into this judicial proceeding, then we will go into the judicial proceeding. So it gives Terry his answer that if he thinks that the one rate structure is too high, then he can bring us into that. Or if any other thing else may pop up during the informal hearings, we can do it. The other thing I love listening to people, and people in Coleman know that, of course, the way I've represented the last 14 years. I want to hear the people. So we are there in Montgomery. So my next motion was to get us out of Montgomery. We're doing Mobile gas. We should be down there in Mobile doing a hearing and letting the people talk. So we're actually going to have one in Mobile.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. We want everybody to come to the table. Let me do this because we have to recognize what part of the state we're in. Everybody says, well, you need to lower our rates. Well, if you're in TVA's area, we do not regulate TVA. They are a federal or a quasi-federal entity anyway.
About 30 seconds left, Jeremy. What do people need to do if, in fact, they are served by those companies?
If they are served by Alabama Power, Mobile Gas, Alagasco, or any of the telephone companies, we do regulate a lot of telephone companies in this area, just get a hold of us. Just go to publicservicecommission.com, state of Alabama. You can see, you'll see my picture on there, but you can plug us in that way, and all of our contact information is located there.
I'm sorry we're out of time.
That's fine.
Boy,
Wonderful. We'll come back.
Thank you for coming to visit.
And I love these two fellas over here. Just don't let them get to talking to one another.
Okay.
Yeah,
Day on to politics.